You know how I love to share stories and little antidotes and little tricks on how to see the intuitive hits that you're receiving, the signs that you're receiving every day in your everyday life. But I don't often talk about dreams, and they are valid. That's a valid way to experience a metaphor, a sign, and be able to decipher it and get your message from there too. So I have a story for you today about that, and it's courtesy of our youngest son. Both of our boys are in high school. They're in the same program. It's a specialized arts program, and their art of choice is theater. So part of this program is that in order to meet the criteria for graduation, you have to take on a secondary art, and that's usually taken in the grade 10 school year. So our youngest is in grade 9, and he's in the process of thinking about which courses he'll be choosing for his grade 10 year. It'll have to be submitted soon. And that's been the topic of conversation this week in our house, is which secondary art is he going to choose. He has an equal passion for vocals and dance, and so he has been contemplating these two options as his secondary choice. And so last night we were talking about that before bed. Last night he went to sleep, woke up this morning, and came and told me, I've got my answer. I had it in a dream. I know exactly what the metaphor means, and I know exactly which decision I'm going to make and what's best for me. I said, okay, great, tell me about it, because I always love hearing the stories about how they translate it, especially our sons. I love seeing how they work it out and how they figure out their metaphors. So he said he dreamt about making guacamole, which I had to laugh because if you knew him, he's a big eater. So he's growing. He's getting really, really tall. So he's eating a lot. So of course he dreamt about food. And he said, every time I ever eat guacamole, it's always with salsa. So salsa is a form of dance. So therefore, my choice is dance. So he's going to be taking dance next year. And the look of relief on his face was just the proof of why I love this work, why I love helping people see how intuition makes such a huge difference in your life. When you're in alignment and in connection with your intuition, it just makes life so much easier. The decisions are so much quicker. The decisions are so much clearer. And, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that we were able to give that to the boys. So I offer that to you today. How are you experiencing your intuitive signs? Where are the metaphors happening in your life? And think about, could it be happening in your dreams? If you're somebody who remembers their dreams, then my challenge to you today is to set an intention as you go to sleep, asking for guidance on a decision that you're making, and see what comes up in your dreams. And when you wake up, write down everything that you can remember from your dream, and then translate it. So the basic process of translating is, what does this mean to me? So what does guacamole mean to me? So for him, it was guacamole means that it's going to come with salsa, right? So what does that mean to you? And then see where the message is leading you to. What is it telling you about which decision would be in your best interest? And then let me know. Come back and let me know. I love hearing how everybody puts together their intuitive signs. So have fun with it, and I will see you next time.